From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Thursday, October the 26th, 2017. U.S. Treasury Secretary Stephen Mnuchin arrived in Israel today and met in Jerusalem with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. The one-day visit is part of a larger tour of the Middle East meant to combat the financing of terror. Mnuchin was in Saudi Arabia yesterday, and after the Israel stop, he will visit the United Arab Emirates and Qatar. Mnuchin and Netanyahu addressed the press in Jerusalem, reaffirming the strong ties between the U.S. and Israel.
I want to welcome you, and I want to say how grateful we are for the support of the United States and the Trump administration, not only in terms of our security, which is critical for our future, but also in economic terms, the way we cooperate and the things that we do, not only on a government-to-government level, but between Israel's robust private sector and the great private sector of the United States. This is a fundament of our economic well-being. Deeply appreciate it.
Well, it's great to see you again. It's been an honor to be with you and the President several times, and couldn't be more excited to be here on my first official visit, hopefully of many more. And we don't have a better partner in the region than Israel. This is it.
In the world.
In the world.
Well, I could say we don't have a better partner than the United States in the world.
You're probably right. We don't
guarantee that. I guarantee that.
And U.S. Vice President Mike Pence announced last night that he will visit Israel in December. Pence told a conference in Washington advocating for the protection of Christians in the Middle East that he would travel to the region to address religious persecution. Pence will stop in Israel as well and will reportedly hold separate meetings with Prime Minister Netanyahu and with Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas to discuss the prospects for a peace agreement. Well, we've been reporting to you about the international judo competition being held in the United Arab Emirates this week and their refusal to show the Israeli flag or any national emblem, or in the event of a win, play the national anthem of Israel. At the behest of the World Jewish Congress, we told you that the International Judo Federation had sent a letter demanding equal treatment for Israel. But despite the efforts, the United Arab Emirates refused today to show any symbols of Israel at the competition, instead showing only the flag of the International Judo Federation. And when two Israeli judokas did in fact win medals today, the national anthem of the federation was played and not Hatikva. However, in a show of pride, Israeli judoka Tal Flicker, who won gold today in the under 66 kilo class, was seen mouthing the words of Israel's national anthem anyway. Earlier today, Israeli Gili Cohen won a bronze at the women's under 52 kilo competition. The first Arab to be recognized by Israel's Holocaust Memorial Yad Vashem was posthumously honored today. Muhammad Helmi was an Egyptian doctor living in Berlin, Germany, when the Nazis began deporting the Jews in the city. Helmi hid a young Jewish woman who was a friend of the family named Anna Boros in a property that he owned. He also found hiding places for her grandmother and gave medical care to her parents, all at great risk to his own life. Helmi, who died in 1982, had been recognized by Yad Vashem back in 2013 as a righteous among the nations. But Yad Vashem had been unable to find his next of kin. There are also reports that family members refused the honor. But now, with the help of an Israeli filmmaker, Talia Finkel, who made a movie based on Helmi's story, his great-nephew was in Berlin today to receive the honor in his great-uncle's name. And renowned French-Armenian singer Charles Aznavour received the Raoul Wallenberg Medal today in Israel in honor of his parents who hid Jews in their home during the Nazi occupation of France. Aznavour landed in Israel yesterday. He will perform as part of his one-night-only world tour in Tel Aviv Saturday night. The Jewish Community Center of Manhattan is getting a new name. Starting in February of next year, the JCC, which sits on New York's Upper West Side, will bear the name of JCC member Marlene Meyerson, whose family is honoring her memory with a $20 million gift. Meyerson, who was a life member of the National Council of Jewish Women, was known for her leadership in philanthropy. She passed away in January of this year. And taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Thursday, October the 26th at 7 o'clock, it's Talmud Study with Rabbi Mordechai Becker. At 7:30, it's Kosher Movies. At 8, a look at the life of Abraham Joshua Heschel and his work with the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. At 9, Mark Golub sits down with conservative activist Herb London on L'chaim. And at 10, the American Jewish Committee's Global Forum looks at the alt-right. And coming up right after this newscast tonight at 6:30, Mark Golub speaks with Harvard Law Professor Emeritus Alan Dershowitz on a number of issues, including the Iran deal and the Hamas-Fatah unity agreement. That's on tonight's In the News. And that's the JBS News Update for Thursday, October the 26th, 2017. I'm Teisha Bader.